Good evening, good evening, good evening, guys. I had a little issue a while ago, so that's why I'm a little late. Yeah, I had a little issue. Yep. So, hope all is well. Yes, hope all is well with everyone. I am a little late, but it's better late than never, right? It's better late than never. Yes, I had a little issue. I was trying to get the merge up, but it is not ready as yet to show on the live stream. So, yeah, trying to get that up, and then a description and title went, so I had to type it all over again and things like that. Sometimes these mishap do happen, so we have to just prepare ourselves for it. Thank you for the like so much. Thank you for joining as well. Yes. So let me just see if I can put something in the comment section. Hopefully that doesn't go away. So let me just run over and put something in the comment section. Hope all is well. Oops, may I hear myself? Hope all is well, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Let me type something. Hello, how are you? How was your day today, guys? How was your day? Hope all is well. How are you doing this evening? Yes, so it is Saturday. Yes, thank you so much for joining. Hi, Sam Gloves, how are you? Thank you for joining my live. How was your day today? Hope your day went well. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today? How are you? Silent watchers, big up yourself. How was your day today? It's weekend, same way, guys, and this evening is quiet. I am happy for that. Yes, so me kinda can't get fit talk apart from that little sound that's coming in the background. Yeah, so this evening we'll have real talk, right? So remember the guidelines, YouTube guidelines, right? Thank you so much for joining. Yep. So Sam Gloves, how are you? How are you doing? me look with my little glasses. Oh, yeah. So Sam Glove says, do you have any disposable gloves? Yeah, I do. I normally do. What's up with the gloves? What's up with the gloves? What's up with the gloves? Do you mind saying what's up with the gloves? Alright, so thank you so much for joining, guys. As I just said, I appreciate you all whenever you do show up to, support A&I. One love. A while ago, I have a little mishap, but it's cleared up eventually. Um, you know, yeah. So now I am just gonna get right into it. This gonna be like maybe an hour live. Yes, my glasses, the handles break, so I have to go and use this one till I get a new one, right? Because I cannot see the chat or what I'm reading without the glasses, right? So I have to use the glasses. See, I'm weird, even though the handles are gone. Yeah, I don't want to, put on the handle because I'm supposed to get like a new one. This one is outdated by, you know, very, very outdated. Anyways, so I'm gonna read from my other phone, this one, to tell you guys all the juicy details that is going on for real talk this evening. Yep. So let's get right into it. Sam Gloves, thank you so much for coming down in the comment section to say hi to A and I. Enough love and respect. Silent watchers, thank you so much for joining my live. Yeah, I start a little bit late, but I type up my description and title, but then I remember about the merge, and I was trying to get the one piece of something. I was trying to get the merge up, but I realized that it is not ready as yet for the live stream, right? So when it's ready, the tag is not showing good as yet for me to set it up. Yeah, so when it starts to show, then I will touch on it and it will come right up on screen. Yeah, so this evening we're gonna talk about some real things that are happening in real life. Yep. So thank you so much for joining, guys, and welcome. So this evening now, what really going on? What's really going on Jamaica? What's really going on in Jamaica right now? I have to use the glasses. Yeah. What's really going on in Jamaica right now? So let's see. Let's hear what's going on. The details, right? Yeah. So this evening we'll be talking real talk, right? So okay. So do you think in Jamaica here right now, most persons when they come to Jamaica, like they come from overseas, they normally say Jamaica, like when you go shopping to buy your groceries and stuff like that, it's a pretty penny here in Jamaica when you go to buy your groceries. So do you think food prices are too high here in Jamaica? What do you think about the food prices here in Jamaica? Is it too high There goes the Q&A. Is the food prices too high here in Jamaica? Yes. Cost of living. I would say cost of living is getting really challenging, maybe for everybody or for some, right? For everybody or for some, you know. So guys, you can also comment in the comment section if you're from Jamaica or you visit Jamaica already, and you know you are also want to voice your opinion on these things, right? So my Q&A is up in my, okay, gone down there. So soon check out the Q&A, see what's popping with the Q&A. But for right now, we're talking about food price, cost of living. We're talking about light bill, water bill increases, crime talk, yes, and without being negative, jobs and small businesses. Well, small business owners, you know, sometimes small business owners, they don't get enough support. Yeah, that's what I would say. So that's where the challenge come in, because you have, as they say, light bill and everything else that comes, you know, with cost of living, and you're a small business owner and you can't, for the week, God bless what you sell sometimes, you know. The only time small business owner, I would say, sometimes they sell is like during the holidays, maybe summer, it depends, Easter, Christmas, if per se, well, every day, I would say most of the time, dance, keeping, yeah, if somebody having a dance, a party, funeral, and those things, if you sell clothes, then you will get buyer. But you know, there's a lot of people out there selling clothes. So then again, that's where the challenge comes in again, right? So the youth, so with that, I would say most persons, when they're out there and they're selling, they use I would say strategy to sell. Because if per se you're out there and you just sit down and you're not calling, when you're out there, some of them say buyer, 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 yes, they're calling the customers to come and purchase something, you know, patronize them and buy something from them. And it is also good to have good customer service, because if you don't have good customer service, then you will be just sitting down there and nobody will show up eventually to buy anything at all, because sometimes they are looking for maybe the vibe that comes with the person, the personality, yeah. So most of the time, as well, Jamaicans would say, you have to open your mouth and bawl out, say you are sell, you know. That's how most persons earn, you know, their money at times. Them have to really shout out youth opportunities. Is there any opportunities for the youths? One thing I am always saying is this: why, when the youths leave college or even high school, because a lot of them leave with a lot of subjects, and maybe parents don't really have it like that too. Maybe they want to help their parents certain way, to help them, to send them further on. Yeah. So when they go out there to get a job, they will have to like settle for the lesser job, like maybe working into a supermarket, or maybe working into wholesale, them little work, they may be working at a gas station. Because when they want to like get the job that they really want, they're not getting it, because they're asking them, even bar work, some of them end up doing, because they're asking them for experience. Where will the young kids that just leave high school will be getting experience from? You will have to take them under your wings and give them the experience that they need. Try them out and see how well they do, right? Because sometimes parents have to encourage them and tell them, say, look here, it's not the end of the world. If you go and you're gonna have to do a work in a gas station and all them place there, just do it, because you have to start somewhere, right? So that's what I always say. You have to start somewhere. So that is not where you're gonna stay, but you cannot get the job that you really want. So you have to just start somewhere, right? You have to start somewhere. So now, pertaining to what I just said, silent watchers, how are you? Big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining my live. Yes, hope all is well. How is your Saturday? Sam Gloves, how are you? Yes, so ask viewers, do you feel Jamaica improving? Do you feel Jamaica improving? As in everything, I would say everything that is going on. Do you feel Jamaica is improving? Question mark. The next is if you could change one thing. Sorry about the noise, guys. People are drive past. If you could change one thing in Jamaica, what would it be? Question mark. If you could change one thing in Jamaica, what would it be? Right? So guys, you can also comment in the comment section to say what's on your mind when it comes on to these questions. You can comment and say what you think pertaining to this topic that I'm talking about as well. And thank you so much for joining. Yes, so number 2, so we're talking about, I'm gonna touch on like five things that I want to talk about this evening. So I'm at number 2 now, right? So now, who is running dance all right now? Who is running dance all right now? Question mark. So if you feel who is on your mind, who you can think of right now that you think you can debate on that one, right? Who you think is running dancehall right now? Is it Vibes Cartel? Is it Skilly Bang? Is it Shansia? Is it so with Vibes Cartel, I would say he has some great songs. Yeah. Apart from the raunchy ones, I would say he has some great songs, guys. And I would say Shansia as well. She has some great songs. Shansia, Skilly Bang as well. He has all of them, I would say, have and has great songs. Yes. So finally, I would say Chronic Law as well has some great songs. Chronic Law as well has some great songs. So to name a few, or to name one, I would say Chronic Law, Streets, Voice, right? Shansia, she is, I would say, crossover queen. Shansia, Skilly Bang, international moves, and Vibes Cartel, I would say still relevant. Still relevant, I would say, on a wide scale. On a wide scale. Yes. So you guys can also comment in the comment section to say what you think. What is your opinion on these artists? Okie dokie. So I'm gonna ask you guys one more question. Yeah, I have to use the glasses. So who is the king or queen of dancehall right now? Question mark. Old school versus new school. Which better? Question mark. So for me, I would say you guys can also answer in the comment section as well. I know silent watchers don't want to comment in the comment section, they're shy, but nevertheless you can also comment. Yes, so in my opinion, I would say old school has its, I would say, black belt, and new school, it's also a black belt. So I think maybe there is a tie. I love the rhythm that says do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. That one. I love that rhythm. I love that rhythm there. I don't want to say it and then me go get copyright. So, anyways, moving right along. I'm at 3 right about now. I am at 3. So, YouTube in Jamaica, real money or hype? Question mark. Read that again. YouTube in Jamaica, real money or hype? Question mark. Yep. Okay, so this one says all right. So talk about, is YouTube paying Jamaicans properly? Question mark. Is YouTube paying Jamaicans properly? Question mark. So guys, you can also comment on that one as well. So it says, is it hard to grow? Question mark. Being a content creator, is it hard to grow? Question mark. Shorts versus live stream, supporting local creators. What do you think, guys? You can also put it in the comments section. Yes, this is real talk. Yep. So would you start a YouTube channel? Question mark. Would you start a YouTube channel? Question mark. And you can say why you wouldn't, and you can say why you would love to, and stuff like that. Yes, what would be your challenge if you do start or you want to start but you're thinking about the challenges that you may have if you do start? Yep. Why don't Jamaicans support each other more as content creators? Why do Jamaicans let me read that again. Why don't Jamaicans support each other more as content creators? Question mark. So guys, you can also comment in the comment section on that one. Thank you so much for the like, guys. Thank you so much. My goal is still 4,000 subscribers. So all my newbies, you can also watch a little video, leave a like, comment and share, and do subscribe. Yes guys, do subscribe. And to all my returnees, thank you so much for returning to watch, participate, and most of the time I would say sometimes we do have fun over here as well. Yep. So right now we're doing real talk, so let's continue. Yeah, so we're at number 4 right about now, and this one is also, I would say, a topic that most persons would shy away from, most persons would love to get involved with this topic. Yes, so number 4, relationships in 2026. Order or easier? Question mark. Relationships in 2026. Is it harder or is it easier? Question mark. So guys, you can also comment in the comment section on that one as well. So now, moving right along. This topic, I would say, it can be, being in a relationship, sometimes it can be hard for some persons, and for some persons it can be somewhat seems as if it is a great experience to be in a relationship, right? Okay, so social media. Here we're talking about social media again. So, topics. Social media ruin relationships? Question mark. Does social media ruin relationships? Mm. Is a marriage versus living together? Marriage versus living together, right? Questions, guys. You can also ask question, or you can comment on the marriage situation or the relationship. Sometimes persons don't marry, them just live together for a good while, maybe have kids. Some persons don't have any kids, but they're living together, they're still in a relationship. Yep. So now, would you get married? Question, would you get married in 2026? Question mark. Next question, is love different now? Is love different nowadays from back in the days, or is it different? Question mark. Yep. Is loyalty rare nowadays? Is loyalty rare nowadays? Question mark. Is loyalty rare now? So guys, you can also comment on those questions as well. Silent watchers, how are you? So number 5, I am at number 5 now. Number 5. We soon read the Q&A to see what's going on with the Q&A as well. So number 5 would be food price and Jamaica. Food prices, I would say, I just talk about it. Well, food prices, things are expensive. Yeah, food prices are expensive here in JA. The food is expensive, Some persons would say, thank God for Mr. Chin or Mrs. Chin. Yeah. Yeah. So food prices, and so we just talk about food prices. Questions. How much you spend per week on groceries? Well, for me, how much do I spend on groceries per week? I would say $10,000. Um, $10,000 can't really buy nothing much. Can't really buy nothing much. It depends on what you're buying, and if you're a person who lives alone, then maybe the $10,000 can buy something for you to work out with for the week. Yeah. If you're a person who cooks and you eat breakfast and all these things and stuff like that, you buy water for drink and every other little necessary things where you want for your kitchen. And if you alone live, the $10,000 it can do for you alone. Yeah. Because as I say, things are expensive. Food, grocery are expensive. Yeah. It's very expensive. Mm-hmm. What food too expensive now? What food too expensive now? I would say what is expensive now? The chicken. Chicken is expensive. And like for me, we cook rice and peas and chicken and them something there. The chicken is expensive. Yeah. So I think the chicken price need to go back down a little. Yeah. One small chicken is for like $1,400 and odd dollar. It depends on the weight. It can go up to like 1,600 and odd dollar and money there. Right? If you're buying mixed parts, it can pass 2,000. It can be like 2,000 mash for a little is one chicken in there, because you're getting hip, you're getting breast, you're getting leg, you're getting thigh, you're getting the wing and things like that in the bag. So it's one chicken, but because of the weight, I guess, and the grade, it's more expensive. Yeah. So once it is in the mixed parts, it's gonna be more expensive, right? Mm-hmm. So you know, that's just how it is. Yep. So I love cook. Well, a lot of people here in Jamaica, we love cooking our Sunday dinner, and it comes on to cooking your rice and peas and chicken, or your French fried chicken and rice and peas. Not to mention the vegetable. Well, the vegetable nowadays, things kind of gone down somewhat with the vegetable, you know, and thing. But in a way, it can be a little bit better than it is with the vegetable, because they say you're supposed to eat healthy. So if you're supposed to eat healthy, why things that are good for your body is so expensive, right? How poor people is gonna manage to eat on a budget and eat the right things that they should be eating, because eventually what they're eating, I would say, is things that they can afford. And those things, I would say, is not sometimes it's not something that is healthy for the body. Take for instance, you're supposed to, well, fruits are on the trees. Sometimes there aren't any fruits on the trees. So take for instance, you have to buy a bottle of fruit juice to drink. The fruit juice, it pass a bottle of fruit juice, it pass $1,000, right? It pass $1,000. So you'd have to spend that to buy your bottle of fruit juice to have it to drink at home. And take for instance, you're a family of 5, you're a family of 10. Yeah, because most persons in their household, they have grandchildren, they have their children, they have great grand and all these things. They have them cousin living with them, they have their auntie living with them, they have uncle living with them. And take for instance, uncle have his family there as well. How it go? You know? That's it. hmm So everybody have to be eating things that, I would say, sometimes things aren't good for your body, but you have to eat. So you buy whatever your money can afford to buy for you to eat. So that is how most persons get by day on a daily basis. They cannot buy much, but whatever it is that they can afford, that is what they work with, because that is what they can afford. Then when they go to the doctor now, they hear that, oh, you're this and you're that, you have this and you have that. You're supposed to be eating right. Why aren't you eating vegetables, fruits every day? Why are you not preparing a healthy meal? That is not healthy for you. Why aren't you eating a healthy meal on a daily basis? The person don't have it. Yeah, thank you for the likes. Thank you guys so much for joining. How are you doing? Yeah. So the Q&A says, hmm, have roommates. Hey, have roommates. Yes, I know. That's what I was just talking about. Because, you know, what I just said, if your uncle is living there with maybe his family, because, you know, Hurricane Melissa just passed. Hurricane Melissa just passed, and a lot of persons still don't have a roof over them head yet, because that is also a pretty penny. So some persons still, you know, staying with relatives. So you know, the food pot have to be bigger. The food pot, the chicken have to be enough, and all these things. For cook one big family pot every single day, it's a pretty penny. Yep, it's a pretty penny. Pretty penny. Yeah, I remember one time, you know, I was at this home where the yard, I would say they have about maybe 12 persons living there. And every single day, they have to cook one big pot for everybody get dinner. One big pot. Yeah. And most of the time, what they could afford was just chicken back. Chicken back. The man used to plant callaloo, because them do farming, right? So him plant callaloo, him plant up in the yam and them something there. But the whole family at the yard have to get dinner, and they have to set on a big pot every day. Sometimes what they do, sometimes there comes a time when they don't cook because they cannot find it to cook for everybody. So take for instance the man sister, she try to cook one little pot for fear she and for her and her daughter and her nephews that are living with her and our big son and so on. So them try to cook one little pot. But otherwise from that, everybody have to find something to eat differently. And when it comes on to Sunday or upon a day that they're gonna cook the big pot, everybody get out of the big pot when it cook. I saw them live, right? So I'm telling you, it's hard, really, really hard. You know, a lot of people still going through it right about now because I see where persons are still in need when it comes on to a lot of things. I would say in every way because you have children still are there without maybe the books as well to go to school, because when Hurricane Melissa comes, all of those books and everything got damaged, right? So they have to all start over back from scratch. Thank you for the arts that's going up on the side. They have to start over back from scratch. And I'm telling you, when you're used to fit there your yard and you're comfortable, when things change now where you have to be staying with, some persons are staying with even their neighbors. Same way, some people are staying with family member in which they don't really like doing that, because sometimes them sit down and a fret and I say, boy, when things are go better for them, when their roof are go put on back, them not have no money to do all of that. You know, when food time come around, breakfast, dinner, sometimes they're not working. So the relative that they're staying with, everything is on that person to do. And I'm telling you, some of them don't mind doing it because that's their family, you know. While some persons, I'm gonna tell you this now, some persons will have issues doing it, even though it's their family. They're gonna say, oh, they can't bother. They will grumble to themselves until maybe the person catches up on them saying something, and then they're gonna worse or feel uncomfortable staying there. But what to do? A lot of persons out there going through a lot right now. A whole lot. A whole lot. Not to mention the groceries, because it is not easy when you have your child or your children and they come to you and say, oh mommy, I am hungry, daddy, I am hungry. Normally you buy a bulla back in the days where I was living. Lunchtime, they buy like 2 bulla. Lunchtime, they buy like 2 bulla or 3 bulla, and they buy cheese. And you know what happened? Everybody whether in the yard, I forget peace. So you not get enough, but you get peace. You get them cut it with the knife and give you one little nunks of cheese. So everybody, it stretched to everybody. And I'm telling you, when dinner cook, every single mouth get them dinner. And it's a big pot of a cook there, so we may talk about it's a big pot of a cook there. So again, because grandchildren, great grandchildren, nieces, nephews, husband and wife, and who have them girlfriend living there with children as well, and all these things. So, yeah, food is very expensive. Groceries is very expensive. So, persons normally do what they can to get by, and that is how, most persons here in Jamaica survive. Yeah, they try to do what they can, and some people even go fishing. Some people on a daily basis, you see them going to the river to try see what they can catch to, sustain the family. Yeah, because they're not working and all these things. So sometimes they even catch enough fish, and that is their little hustling. They try to catch enough fish, get some put down for dinner, and try to hustle some, sell some to somebody who, love fish. Because when you catch the black perch and that's some big nice fish you catch out of the river, yeah, people will buy from you. Yeah. So some persons do fishing and all these things. That's how they get by. So whatever they sell, they will buy their little flour to cook, their little rice and all these things. Them little lasco, them little sugar, them bread and so on. So that they can eat later on. They can have dinner. Yeah. So it is hard, same way. A lot of persons going through it. The other day I watched something where a lady was saying, oh, she still don't have any house, and she can't find the first dollar for fix back our house and all these things. Every single thing was damaged. Right? So persons even probably still living under the tarpaulin that the makeshift tarpaulin that they try to catch up to stay temporary. Me can't say it good. My daughter around here should not laugh now. Temporary. They are still under that tarpaulin because they don't have anywhere else to go. You know? Sometimes even family member house full already. Them can't take in a message more. So, it's a struggle out there. A lot of persons are going through it. Yeah. Worse after Melissa. Yeah. They're going through it. They're going through a lot on a daily basis. You sleep and wake up tomorrow morning, you're wondering, even before tomorrow comes, you're wondering, when you lie down, you're wondering, boy, how am I going to manage tomorrow? Or where it going to come from? And all these things. So, I'm telling you, it's rough, you know? But by the good grace of God, everything will sort out itself in the mighty name of Jesus. And everyone who doesn't have, one day they will also have. I'm telling you. Thank you guys so much for joining my life. I appreciate you all. And enough love from A and I. I'm hearing a little sound in my background. So I will just mute the mic. And when persons come in, I will just say hi. Yeah? So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all. I'm just gonna let the live run for a little bit until I am ready to end the live. Yeah. So one love, enough respect, and thanks again. I appreciate you all. Yeah. Thank you for the arts that was going up on the side as well, guys. I appreciate you guys so much, you know. One love from A and I, enough respect, and continue to do your best, you know, and always pray, talk to God about whatever situations you're going through, and He will also make a way for us all. And I would say, believe in Him. Believe in Him. Yes. And be patient as well. Yeah. One love. So, how is your Saturday evening going so far? Hope all is well on your side, you know, because of the little sound in the background. Me have to like mute the mic because I don't want the copyright, you know, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the like, enough respect. And as I said, you know, guys, when you're, I would say, as you can see it in the comment section where I pinned it, sometimes when you go live, persons will try to connect to you, but sometimes persons don't know the right way how to connect, right? So you have to like watch a little video, whether 3 shorts or a short video, as in sometimes you find like 3 minutes video are there or 5 minutes video are there as well, you know, so you can watch those, like, comment, share it out if it is something interesting that you like, and subscribe. That's how you connect to a person. If you're a content creator, let me know so that I can also, well, so that I can also come over on your side to support you as well. If per se you're looking for watch hours as well, let me know. I can also watch a playlist, run a playlist for you and stuff like that, a playlist or two, so that you can get your watch hours up and all these things. So that I can also do for you. And if per se you want to know something that you don't know already, you're curious about something, or you have something to get done on your channel that you feel that A and I already know, you can ask, and I will also let you know. If I know, I will let you know. I would share what I know so you can do what you want to get done. Yes? Because, yes, I do know some things as well. Yep. So, and to the person who, or persons who have been sending up the heart emojis, thank you so, so much. Enough respect and one love from A and I will see you guys in a next one. So on Friday, 6 p.m., I have a live, yes. And things schedule, I start scheduling my live now the right way. Going live 3 times, I would say 3 days for the week. Sometimes I might do a late night live where I will do a quiz on the live. Persons can come in. I will see you that you're there, guys. So, you know, I can unmute the mic and still talk to you. Yes. So I would do that sometimes in the late night. On a Friday, my live is at 6 p.m. and on a Saturday, it's at 6 p.m. On a Sunday, where I'll be doing recap and planning for the new week, 6 p.m. as well. So you guys can also join me at that time when I am on the live. Or you can watch a video, leave a comment, share it out, subscribe. If you're new, if you're here from long time, big up yourself. One love from A and I. If you're here, you're new here, welcome to our channel, A and I Island Adventure Jamaica. Enough respect and one love. Yes, I am here. Yes, whenever you feel the need to talk, I am here as well. We share thoughts at times, guys. Yes, we do. Yes, so pertaining to what we're talking about and stuff like that, and even if you're there and you feel down, you can also say, hey, Anna, this is how I'm feeling today. And normally we do encourage each other, and a person might feel better or will feel better after having a conversation. Yeah, so enough respect, one love, and continue to be great, and always respect yourself, respect others, and as they say, support and continue to be consistent, and always tell yourself you can. Don't doubt yourself ever, right? Don't doubt yourself ever, guys, because you don't know, you will never know if you don't try, right? So that's what I have to say. Good evening. How are you? Hope all is well. How are you? Silent watcher. There's a little bit of noise in the background, that's why I mute the mic, you know. I don't know if when I was talking before for hour, 1 hour, it was like probably turn up more in the background. I'm not sure, but you know, that's why I mute the mic, you know. Silent watchers, hope that you guys are doing great on your side and your Saturday is awesome. Your Saturday evening, your weekend was amazing, and you are ready for the new week. I hope, yes. So, you know, we pray that the new week will go well for everybody, and yeah, just continue to be great, guys. Just continue to be great. Keep God in your hearts always. Pray, talk to Him on a daily basis. Yeah, so that is it. Continue to do great. Continue to dream big. Continue to always remember where you're coming from. It is very, very important. Yeah, because they say if you don't remember where you're coming from, you won't know where you're going. So, yeah, that is also important as well. Yep. Thank you so much for joining my live this evening, guys. Enough respect. You know, me can't say it enough. Me can't say it enough. I mean, know you guys, you know, hear me saying it a lot of times, and yeah, I appreciate every single thing that everyone does for me. Um, no matter how small, no matter how small it is, yeah. Always be appreciative, right? It is very important. Very important. So, even though you see me sitting down here, guys, I would say because of the little noise in the background, that's why I moved the mic. So, guys, don't think I am just here sitting down, I am here, but because of the noise in the background, I try to say what I'm saying still, but you know, the noise in the background can't let it sound in the live too much. So if you come in and the mic is muted, don't feel no way because we don't want to get copyright. Good night, guys. See you guys later on. One love from and enough respect. Tomorrow I'll be doing it. I will be doing this over again tomorrow. Sunday, God's Bureau Live, 6 p.m. Yeah? Catch you later.